Alright, now we're going to make a new scene, because right now when we play this game, we just start playing it. There's no indication of the game's name or anything like that. There's no way to start the game. So we're going to make a new scene. Go new scene. I want it to ask us, do we want to save this? Yes, we do. So now we're going to save this scene. File, save scene as. Sometimes you guys have your save dialog box like this, and it's always a good idea to have it open up to make sure that you're in the right place, and I am. So we're going to save this in the scenes folder inside the tutorial. There it is, scenes, and I'm going to call this start scene, and I believe this may get referred to in code, so it's important to name this exactly this way, start scene. All it's got is a main camera, but that's really all we need, because all we're going to have is an image and some buttons and maybe a sound. So, not maybe a sound, so let's do the sound right now. The sound, start, what do we got? Start menu. Is the sound ready for us to use? And we want to play on awake for sure. We want to loop it in case it finishes, and we don't want them just sitting there watching the game without this sound looping around. So that's the audio source, and then the script, and there it is right there. So let's move the start menu GUI onto the main camera. And it's going to need a GUI skin, which we just worked on, so let's go find it. There it is. And a backdrop, which is a splash screen. Start splash screen. And you'll see what that looks like soon enough. In fact, probably right now, because we've got our sound, GUI skin, and let's just see what the backdrop looks like. Alright, nothing much else happening, but that's what it looks like. It's not the color we want the orange, and the hover doesn't work at all. So we've got to change our GUI skin, and let's do that right now. So we're going to go to the GUI skin and adjust some things. First of all, the buttons. There is a background ready for us to use, and it is LERPS button normal. That'll change the look of the button. The text color, let's just do that next. Let's do the other background. LERPS should bring it up. Hover. Text color, what do we want? Be nice if we could pick it up from someplace, but we'll just have to. I played around a bit and I couldn't figure out how to make it the same. There's got to be something to do with the eyedropper, so you can try to figure that out and let me know if you do. But okay, so now we look at the buttons. Yeah, there are those colors, and the hover is slightly different. So we're good. And the one thing we're missing, it says unable to find style main menu title in the skin. So that's where we go to this custom style, and we name it exactly that, main menu title. Alright, and I think that's probably it for the GUI skin. 2 buttons and a named custom style. Let's just see. Okay, we're going to click on one, and there's only one left thing to do, and that is to make sure that the game is available in the build settings. So the build settings are where you ready your game to go to whichever platform you're targeting, and you need to have a certain number of scenes all added into the one big build. So we're going to add this current one, and we're good. And then we're going to go to the game, which is our one and only other. Definitely save this, our one and only other scene, and we're also going to add it to the build. So we go add current, and the order doesn't matter. We want the start scene to be first, and if it wasn't, we just change the order. So now we're ready to go. We'll go back to the start scene to make sure that this works. Click on play, and click on this play, and it's good.